Hello. The history of the 1990 to United States 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny, is an interesting topic, particularly due to the transition from the traditional copper-based composition to the modern zinc-based coin. The 1990 to penny also holds a special place in numismatic circles due to the existence of the rare close AM and wide AM varieties, which are highly sought after by collectors. Below is a detailed historical and numismatic analysis of the 1992 US penny, including its origins, composition, design, minting process, and its significance in American history and coin collecting. The US 1-cent coin, commonly referred to as the penny, has a long and storied history dating back to the late 18th century. First authorized by the Coinage Act of 1790, to the penny has undergone numerous design changes, shifts in composition, and modifications in size and weight. By 1990, to the penny had evolved into its modern form, featuring the image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse back. This design, first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, was used until 2008. The 1990 to penny is particularly significant due to a rare design variety that makes certain examples extremely valuable. This variety, known as the 1992 close AM penny, has become a highly sought-after collector's item. Background and composition of the 1992 penny. Prior to 1980, U.S. pennies were made primarily of 95% copper and 5% zinc or tin. However, due to the rising cost of copper in the late 1970s and early 1980s, the US Mint made the decision to change the composition of the penny. Starting in mid-1980, the composition was changed to 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating to 0.5%, which remains the standard composition. Today, the 1990 to penny followed this modern standard and was minted with these specifications: copper plated, zinc 97.5%, zinc to 0.5% copper, weight to 0.5 grams, diameter 19.05 millimeters, edge playing smooth. Mint marks: Philadelphia no mint mark and Denver D. The shift to zinc allowed the US Mint to significantly reduce production costs, as copper prices had made the original pennies more expensive to produce than their face value. The obverse of the 1990 to penny features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. This portrait has remained on the US 1-cent coin since 1909, when it was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. In God We Trust above Lincoln's head, Liberty to the left of Lincoln, the year 1992 to the right of Lincoln's profile. Mint mark D for Denver or no mint mark for Philadelphia. The reverse of the 1990 to penny features the Lincoln Memorial designed by Frank Gasparro. This design had been in use since 1959 and was eventually replaced in 2009 by a new design series marking Lincoln's 200th birthday. United States of America curved along the top, E pluribus unum above the Lincoln Memorial, 1 cent along the bottom. The Lincoln Memorial design was chosen in 1959 to commemorate Lincoln's impact on American history and his role in preserving the Union during the Civil War. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1990 to penny is the existence of the close AM and wide AM varieties. These varieties refer to the spacing between the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse of the coin. The close AM variety features the letters A and N in America almost touching. This variety was actually a prototype intended for the 1993 penny, but some were mistakenly used on 1990 to pennies. Only a few close AM 1990 to pennies exist, making them extremely rare. The standard 1990 to penny features a wide AM, where there is a noticeable gap between the A and M. The wide AM variety is the normal design for 1992 pennies and is far more common. Value and rarity of the close AM penny. Because of its rarity, the 1990 to close AM penny is highly valuable among coin collectors. Examples in high-grade condition can sell for thousands of dollars. In 2012, a 1,992 close AM penny sold for over $20,000. In 2017, another example in near-perfect condition sold for $25,000. Collectors seek out 1990 to pennies, checking for the close AM variety, making it one of the most exciting modern coin discoveries. Minting and production of the 1990 to penny. The 1990 to penny was produced at two main U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia Mint No Mint Mark, Denver Mint D Mint Mark. Philadelphia for $1,648,905,000. Denver for $1,448,673,300. The total production exceeded 9 billion pennies, making it one of the most common coins of its time. However, the close AM variety is so rare that fewer than 20 examples have been verified. The 1990 to penny remains a popular coin among collectors due to its historical significance and the discovery of the rare close AM variety. Why collect the 1990 to penny? The early 1990s marked a key period in modern US coinage with the transition to zinc-based pennies. The close AM era makes this year particularly intriguing. Regular 1992 pennies are common and inexpensive, making them accessible for beginner collectors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to inspect the letters in America. If the A and M are touching, you may have a valuable close AM penny. Consider submitting it to a professional coin grading service, PCGS or NGC, for authentication. The 1990 to United States penny is more than just a common coin. It represents an important chapter in the history of US coinage. While billions were produced, a small number of the close AM variety have become some of the most valuable and sought-after coins in modern numismatics. For collectors, this penny serves as a reminder that even modern coins can hold hidden treasures, whether you're searching pocket change or diving into coin collecting. The 1990 to penny is a fascinating piece of American history, worth exploring, and join me as I dive into the world of coin collecting and try to uncover what makes the 1990 to 1 cent penny so special. The 1990 to 1 cent penny is a fascinating piece of coin that often gets overlooked by collectors and casual enthusiasts alike. But what makes it so special? Is it its rarity, its design, or something else entirely? In this video, we're going to explore the world of the 1990 to penny and uncover its secrets. One of the most common misconceptions about the 1990 to penny is that it's just another ordinary penny. Many people assume that it's not worth much or that it's not collector worthy, but that's far from the truth. The 1990 to penny has a rich history and a unique set of characteristics that set it apart from other pennies. In fact, many collectors are willing to pay top dollar for certain varieties of this coin. Another misconception is that the 1990 to penny is only valuable if it's in pristine condition. While it's true that condition plays a significant role in determining a coin's value, it's not the only factor. Even circulated 1990 to pennies can be worth a pretty penny if they have certain features or errors. We'll explore these features and errors in more detail later on. Some collectors may also believe that the 1990 to penny is too common or too easy to find, but the truth is certain varieties of this coin are actually quite rare, and even if you do find one, it may not be in the best condition or have the desired characteristics. Finally, some collectors may not give the 1990 to penny a second glance because they think it's not old enough or historic enough, but the 1990 to penny is actually a transition year for the penny, marking a significant change in the way pennies were made, and that change is what makes this coin so special. The 1990 to penny was minted during a time of great change for the United States Mint. In 1990, the mint transitioned from using copper-plated zinc to solid copper pennies. This change was made to reduce the cost of producing pennies and to make them more environmentally friendly, but it also resulted in a unique set of characteristics that set the 1990 to penny apart from other pennies. One of the most notable features of the 1990 to penny is its design. The obverse features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, just like other pennies, but the reverse features a unique design that was only used for a short time. This design features a shield with the words 1 cent and United States of America emblazoned on it. In addition to its design, the 1990 to penny is also notable for its errors. One of the most famous errors is the close AM error, which features the words "In God we trust" closer together than usual. This error is highly sought after by collectors and can fetch a pretty penny at auction. But the most intriguing aspect of the 1990 to penny is its value. Depending on its condition and characteristics, a 1990 to penny can be worth anywhere from a few dollars to thousands of dollars, and for collectors who are willing to search high and low, the thrill of the hunt is half the fun. So what makes the 1990 to penny so special? Is it its unique design, its historic significance, or its value. Ultimately, it's all of these things combined that make the 1990 to penny a must-have for any serious coin collector. In conclusion, the 1990 to penny is a fascinating piece of coin that's worth a second look. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin has something to offer. Thanks for watching. And if you've got any experiences with the 1992 penny or any other coin related stories, be sure to share them in the comments below. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more coin related content. Don't forget my channel Coins Dictionary YT, subscribe and bell icon.